this is horrible. This was supposed to last me the whole 4 years.
Marge, please, give the President of the United States some time.
Yeah, it's really great. It starts out as a radio play, and that's a really fun part of editing, is to just be timing audio and making it like as funny and tight on a dialogue level as you can, and it's really easy to swap takes. One of the things I'm spoiled editing live action now, because you can go anywhere and do anything in animation. And so then from there, you have the artist create the storyboard, and then the Animatic is the first opportunity to really like put some like, you know, provisional animation into it, and it's an opportunity for the writers to get to see their story play for the first time. And that's one of the great parts about working on the show, is how writer-driven it is, and I think that's one of the things that really inspired me to, you know, get serious about writing, was seeing how dedicated they are to rewriting every single time. I'm already done with the Halloween episode for 2018. I finished that in January. And so it is probably about a 9-month process. And so in terms of when that script got done, we table read the Halloween episode in November, early December of 2017. And it's always mind-blowing, because they're able to keep punching up until the last minute, and that's how you get some of those great moments where The Simpsons has predicted the future, seemingly.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
There's a Banksy couch gag where it shows what the Korean animation studio might look like, and it always makes me very sad, but it is very funny. So I recommend that if people haven't seen it. It includes taping up boxes of animation cells with a dolphin's tongue. So this is a funny story. I started out on the Simpsons movie, and things were still totally done on paper in 2006 when I started. Now we actually do things all through computers, technology. But because it was all done on paper and the movie was done under such a like intense post process, we had a global release date that like we needed to hit. And we would be sending PAs first class with like a box of animation cells to go to Korea, because we needed like the quickest turnaround. And you apparently aren't allowed to fly there and fly back immediately. You have to spend like 12 to 16 hours in a country. And so they would like just get a hotel in Korea, go to sleep, and then hop on the next plane back. I have worked on The Simpsons for 12 years, and I am still considered the kid, because most of the people that I work with, you know, the directors and a lot of the writers, have worked there for about 30 years. The joke is that in television, there's no more job security than working on The Simpsons. And it is really fantastic, because there's not one person on that staff that still doesn't love the show and isn't still dedicated to pushing it forward. And for me, because it's like in my bones, because I like literally remember watching the first episode of The Simpsons when I was 6 years old. Like, I've watched it my entire life, and I feel those rhythms and I know those rhythms, and it's always really exciting when we're trying something new and really trying to push in a new direction, and we all kind of come together to try to work that out.
The new Supreme Court Justice Ivanka takes Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat on the bench. You can buy Ivanka's robe with gavel earrings for only 1,000 rubles.
You said you'd replace me with Garland!